Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharia Dixon Turner, and I'm the Executive Vice President of NABA and the Chair of the National Convention. And it is my honor to welcome you to our first ever, at least in my 16-year convention attendance history, that we've had a NABA Legends Luncheon. As I was telling the honorees backstage, when Walter became national president and selected the theme of 40 years, one NABA, we really wanted to make sure that over the next 2 years, we paid homage to those individuals that laid the strong foundation upon which NABA has been able to grow and thrive. And that is one of the main reasons why we are honoring the NABA legends today. At this time, I will introduce our Master of Ceremonies, our past national president and co-chair of the President's Advisory Council, a longtime friend and mentor, fellow lifetime member of the Philadelphia chapter, Mr. Daniel Moore. Hails from North Carolina, and even though he has retired and moved back, he still maintains his membership in Philadelphia because he knows that he has to, right? And he's still, in true Dan fashion, he still, comes to Philly on a regular basis and helps out the chapter and, helps us to continue in NABA to lift as we climb. So without further ado, my friend, Dan Moore.
Wow. Thank you, Sharia. Thank you for allowing me to take part in such a special occasion. I'm deeply honored to share this podium with such incredible individuals. This is truly an historic moment in NABA's continuum. Thank you for joining us this afternoon as we acknowledge some defining moments in our history and recognize our trailblazers and our leaders that followed them. I believe a true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. She does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by the quality of her actions and the integrity of her intent. In the end, leaders are much like eagles. They don't flock. You find them one at a time. My job this afternoon is quite simple. I must keep the program going and keep us on track, and I'm sure that I will get help from my DAS colleagues. Would you take a moment and just double check and make sure that your cell phones are turned either off, on meetings, on vibrate? Thank you very much. Now let me introduce our distinguished DAS. I know this is going to be incredibly difficult for you all out there, but please try to hold your applause until the end. As I call your name, would you please stand and remain standing until I've gotten through the entire group. I'm going to start at my far left. First is Kim Griffith Hunter. Kim Griffith is our number 20. Kim was president after Irving, which we'll recognize a little bit later. The next individual is Ralph Albert Thomas, past national president. Next is Bill Aiken. Bill designed NABA's logo. Next is Walter Davis, the first chair of the DOF. Next to him is Michael Winston, one of our founders. Frank Ross, founder and first president. Our current president, Mr. Walter Smith. Ms. Sharia Dixon Turner, who you met earlier, she's our executive vice president and chair of this great national convention. To my far right, Mr. Tony King, current chair of the DOF. Ron Walker, incoming chair of DOF. Angela Avant, past national president. Mr. Ron Benjamin, founder. Mr. Earl Beget, founder. Last but definitely not least is Mr. Gregory Johnson, our executive director. Your DAS. Thank you very much. You may be seated. And now we'll have a word from our sponsors. Bavin Holloway, Chief Financial Officer, Commercial Aviation Services, Material Management, The Boeing Company. Followed by Sheila Lee Hing, CPA, Partner, KPMG.
Good afternoon. I'm Bavon Holloway, and I bring you greetings from the Boeing Company from Seattle, where the high is 72 degrees today. And if you're thinking about moving there, it's raining. The Boeing Company is very proud to be here today to be a sponsor of this great event that is honoring our legends and is investing in our future. I started my career at KPMG and had the great honor and privilege of knowing Frank Ross and learning from him. And I'm sure as many others also had the privilege of knowing him and having him being a strong hand in their career as well as with NABA. And so it really is a great honor for the Boeing Company to be a sponsor of this event. We started our relationship with NABA back in 2006 and have continued to grow our investment and our relationship with NABA. It's part of our enterprise finance strategy that we're using to leverage our relationships that we have with our colleges and universities, our internal affinity groups such as Boeing Black Employee Association, as well as our relationship with organizations such as NABA and Alpha. Again, on behalf of the Boeing Company, we are proud to be here as a sponsor today of this great event. Thank you.
Good afternoon. NABA members, corporate partners, and distinguished guests. My name is Shelly Lien, and I'm a partner in the advisory services practice of KPMG, and I'm based in Tysons Corner, Virginia. I'm very happy to declare that the partners and employees of KPMG are truly proud of its long-standing partnership with NABA, and do feel very honored that KPMG is a Founders Circle sponsor. KPMG is pleased to offer our sincerest congratulations on NABA celebrating 40 years of making a difference in the professional careers of so many. NABA, through its local, regional, and national programs, has provided its members with the tools to succeed in the accounting profession. I can speak from personal knowledge, having been a member of NABA since my college days at Georgetown University. I can attest that I am indebted in no small way to NABA for the leadership skills that I've developed during my term as chapter president of the Metropolitan Washington, D.C. chapter of NABA. This training greatly contributed to my success at KPMG. 40 years, one NABA, honoring our past, investing in our future. That theme says it all and is a testament to NABA's accomplishments and continuing mission to grow the number of African American professionals in the field of accounting. KPMG is fully committed to that lofty goal. It is so heartening to see KPMG employees across the country actively participating in their local NABA chapters as well as on the national board of NABA, serving in leadership roles and as committee volunteers. KPMG employees look forward to attending the NABA convention every year and eagerly share their positive experiences with colleagues. I personally view NABA as a tremendous energy booster. Participants of the NABA convention are re-energized and return to their employment with renewed enthusiasm. Just like the Oprah effect, NABA effect emboldens participants with a can-do attitude, ready to face any challenge. Thank you, NABA, for all that you do for the profession. KPMG looks forward to our continued partnership. May NABA continue its progressive march for the next 40 years and beyond. Thank you.